my gosh, what the heck was that? Can you stop it? I'm trying to have a conversation here. Oh my gosh, there's an ant on you. Hey guys, welcome back to Grass Life. My name is Yaz and I'm going to be your Grass Life guru. So today I thought I would discuss something that's really important to where I'm sitting right now, and that's nature. So let's quickly take a look to see where I'm sitting, and then let's discuss how we can help it. Did you see that? Isn't it great? First things first, there's 2 fat flies that are just buzzing around. I don't know what they are trying to accomplish, but they keep bumping into the side of my head, kind of weaving in and out of my hair, and it's getting a little bit annoying and frustrating. That's okay, you know. I'm gonna let them do what they want, let the chips fall where they may. So let's discuss something that's really been affecting a lot of people lately, especially me. I don't usually have allergies, but this year it's been a little bit more than necessary. Let's talk about why that might be. But first things first, let's discuss what causes allergies. So allergies are a reaction that our body has to pollen from plants. So if we breathe it in, or sometimes if it touches our skin, it's kind of like our body's way of flushing it out and saying, hey, this isn't supposed to be here. So you get your runny nose, runny eyes. Sometimes it gets itchy because the tissues there are irritated and dry because of all of the fluids that they are losing. So why do plants release pollen? That's the next question. The plants release pollen because it is their way of Can you stop? Can you keep it down? I'm trying to make a video here. So pollen is the way that plants reproduce. They release pollen, and hopefully, if conditions are favorable, that pollen and those little seeds will become another little baby tree or baby flower or whatever the plant that released that kind of spore is. This is really important in understanding why this theory that I believe makes a lot of sense. So you can call it a conspiracy theory if you want. Let's get to that. Come on, let's not waste any time, so let's get straight to the point. In the wild, I don't experience any allergies, and I think it's because the plants out here, the pollen they release during their reproductive cycle, it's a milder strain because they have very favorable conditions out here and they can actually reproduce without any issues. Go into the city and there are fewer plants. Have you ever noticed that those like little white things that are all over the place, especially during the summertime / spring, and it kind of looks like it's snowing, but it's not? You're kind of like, what's going on? It's too hot outside to be snowing. Theory here is that these plants that are in the city, they want to reproduce, they want to release their pollen and have babies just like any other creature on this planet. They want to pass on their genes, but unfortunately, the conditions that they're in aren't so favorable for their little babies that they're releasing out into the world for them to grow. These trees that are living in the city, they've kind of evolved and developed a mechanism to release stronger pollen as well as more pollen to help increase their chances of reproduction. And that's essentially why we are affected so much by this pollen, because our body is not used to having this in our air passageways as well as just around in our environment. And these trees, all they're essentially doing is trying to reproduce. They want to increase their population just like any other species on this planet. Isn't that the whole point of life, to reproduce? So I think the solution to this problem, we have 2 solutions. The first one is not so much a solution, it's just a path that we can continue on, and that's the same path that we're doing right now. Clear-cutting forests, destroying ecosystems just to build houses, shopping malls, highways, things that we don't really need, we just feel like we need because it makes our lifestyle more comfortable. For some reason, mankind thinks that it owns this earth and it can do whatever it wants to this planet. Wrong. And then option number 2 is that we can just take a look at the world around us and see what we can do to make a difference. We can plant more trees. We can start gardening. Did you know that plants actually release oxygen as part of their metabolic wastes? Hello, oxygen is something that we humans need to survive. So why are we killing them? Why are we destroying them? That makes no sense to me. Can you leave me alone? I'm trying to have a conversation here. Goodness gracious, holy... God, stop touching my camera. We can either keep medicating ourselves with antihistamines and blocking the natural response our body has to pollen, or we can start healing Mother Nature, patching up her wounds. Can you cut it out? I'm not interested in what you're trying to sell me. Alright, so you guys have probably had enough weirdo yas for one day, so I'm gonna let you go. But don't forget to keep on shining and just being you. Mwah. Peace out, hippies.